Hey friends, it's been a while since I've done a video blog, and I have a lot I wanted to say and I was just going to type it out, but I think I'm going to just say it out loud. And like most of my blogs, there's not going to be a lot of structure to it, which means it's not a good blog, because I thought about this. I thought if I write everything down and I kind of plot it out, I could actually be a good vlogger that people would want to subscribe to, and then maybe I could become something more than just the occasional vlogger that just my friends watch. But yeah, that's not gonna happen. So I just wanted to talk about something. I'm here home today on my day off, and I was watching What Not to Wear, and it was about this music journalist who's gained 30 pounds and has had a lot of operations on her breasts, because there was something, they were not symmetrical at all. Like, it was kind of like really bad. So she's had a lot of surgery, and so she's got a lot of self-conscious, deep-rooted issues with her self-esteem and her image. And she was wearing like sweats to meet with clients and to do interviews, and just really not putting her best look forward. And she was in Nashville, so she was at clubs pretty much nightly, writing up the music scene. And she cried a lot in the process, because she didn't feel she looked good, or basically didn't feel like she deserved to look good. And once they found that she was not the problem, it was the clothes that she was choosing that was the problem. And I think that's a common thing, that if things don't fit, we like to blame ourselves for not fitting. We're like, oh, I'm too fat for this. Or maybe it's the clothes. Maybe it's the wrong cut. Maybe it's the wrong size. And I think that can play a big part into it. Stop blaming yourself. Blame the clothes and move on. Pick the next item. Try something else. Try a different store, a different cut. Once she had her hair and her makeup done, and she put on the clothes that Stacey Clinton helped her pick out for her new body, the transformation was amazing. Like, she literally could look in the mirror and like what she saw. She hadn't lost the 30 pounds. That hadn't changed. Her body hasn't changed. It was just dressing it properly made her change and gave her the confidence and that she deserves it. And I think that's a big key piece. Yes, I'm on a weight loss journey and I'm losing weight, and what that has done for me is unexplainable. But I was always a confident person prior to losing the weight, and how I felt about my body. And I've always felt dressing yourself properly is the most important aspect. It's not that you have to wear clothes that don't suit your style. Suit your style, that's fine. But make sure the clothing garments that you choose do something for you. They don't need to just cover you up. They need to do something for you, accentuate the best parts of you, or create the things you don't have. Let's say you don't really have much of a waist. Well, find garments that create the illusion there's a waist. Or maybe you don't have hips, but you have a big bust. Well, choose garments that give you hips, so that way you get the hourglass. Anyways, I just watched that episode, and that's what I thought of. But also brings me to yesterday. So for those of you who are my Facebook friends, you saw yesterday, it was a pretty big day for me. I was able to fit into jeans at Old Navy. I honestly can't remember the last time I get to shop at a regular store. I think Walmart was my regular store, so that's as far back as I can remember. I can only go as far back as about 15, maybe 16 years ago. I was shopping at Walmart because I couldn't fit into regular sizing in regular stores anymore, and I didn't know what that meant back then. So I went to Walmart. Prior to that, I went to Reitman's, and I bought, the largest size they had, and in the smallest plus before that. So I've never really had the luxury of shopping at Old Navy. Yes, I know it's disposable clothing, it's super cheap, but that's what excites me the most, is that it's super cheap. When I need to buy jeans now, I don't have to spend $60 to $90 on a pair of jeans. And yes, there are people who spend way more than that, and good on them and their designer jeans. Yay for you. But anyways, that's not me. I'm not a designer person for the most part, unless you're talking about purses. I love designer purses. But anyways, the luxury that I had when I was in that store yesterday, and my friend was with me, and when we both put on Old Navy jeans, holy crap. Like, it felt like a whole new world that just opened up for me. And I put on those jeans, and I looked damn good in those jeans. And they were on sale for $25. I mean, I can buy jeans for $25. Can you even friggin' believe that? If you're plus size, you know what I'm talking about. You have to wait for things to be on a clearance rack to get them that cheap when you're plus size. So this is a pretty big deal. The other milestone I hit yesterday was I've always wanted to put brown leather boots over jeans. I just wanted to have skinny jeans, and I just wanted brown leather boots over them, and I wanted to look normal. And I don't know, to me, normal doesn't look like a skinny person. It just means options. Normal to me just means normal. I don't know how to put that any different. Normal is walking into a store. I don't care. Okay, obviously I don't mean plus size. I mean like regular sizing, where I can walk into any store, and I don't care if it's the largest size in that store, but just being able to buy from any store in the mall, like to be able to go shopping. So if you don't see if you're not having luck in one store, if the clothes aren't working in one store, then I can go to another store and I can put on clothing from another store. When you're plus, you're like, well, I can try Walmart, which is just, oh God, their sizing, I don't even know what that's about. But here in Canada, that's Additional and that's Pennington's. Really and truly for a legitimate plus. And so your whole wardrobe, you just look like everyone else. Like you all have the same clothes because there's only so many places to shop. And if it isn't working, then that's it. You don't get anything. And that's all there is to it. Yesterday, I had options for the first time. Like I can still shop at Additional and Pennington's. I can still go into their 16s and 18s. So I have those still, but I also I can go to Old Navy. I went to Ricky's and I tried on clothes and they fit. So amazing. Ricky's was my dream store. And then the luxury. When I went to Payless and tried on a pair of leather boots and they fit me, they zipped up. That was when I cried. I didn't cry when I put on the jeans at Old Navy, but I cried when the boots stood up because I've never had that luxury. And my thought was like, I didn't have the money to buy them, but the thought was this. Everything I tried on yesterday, I didn't buy because I don't have the funds. It was just for fun, and it was a great emotional boost that I could just have options and fit into things that I've never been able to fit into before. My glasses are too big. I need to get them adjusted to my new face. And the best part is, like, I didn't buy anything, and that's okay, because the best thing is that the next time I do go out and I do have money, I'm only going to have more options than I had yesterday. And it's just about feeling good. So the clothes I have now don't fit me. I have one pair of jeans that fit, and that is it. I have a couple of shirts, and that's it. I haven't bought new clothes. So when I put on the clothes that are too big, I don't feel good inside. And when I tried on the clothes I put on yesterday, I felt really great inside. So kind of tying back to the beginning of this was that it doesn't matter your size. It's just about the clothes fitting you properly and making you feel good and emphasizing the good parts of you and camouflaging the bad instead of the opposite. Your clothes should do something for you no matter what your size is, whether you're bigger, you're smaller, or you're transitioning like I am. Clothes can make all the difference, and I can't wait for me to stabilize or maintain or have money again to go shopping. It's been a tough month with back to school, fees for 2 teenagers, back to school clothing for 2 teenagers, and all new winter gear because they grew out of everything that they had. So I'm tapped out right now, but come next month, things will be better. I'll have more and more money every month. So clothes will happen. I will buy them. But for now, I'm just happy knowing that I have options. I'm starting to feel more like normal. And I know that only people who've been plus and have lost are going to understand what I mean by normal. So please don't be offended if you're plus and you haven't lost, or if you're small and you don't even know what I'm talking about. I think people who are going through my experience are the only ones that can really relate to what I mean by normal. I hope that you understand. because I think anyone really watching that has kind of been on my journey or hoping to be on my journey or is starting their own journey, to just feeling better about yourself, who you are as a person. And I hid my scale because the number doesn't count. Because no matter what the number on the scale says, it doesn't matter about the feelings I had yesterday. The experiences I had everything to do with the inches I've lost. I know they do correlate, don't get me wrong, but I've been weighing myself too frequently. I've been watching the same 5 pounds up and down. I've stalled, I've plateaued, just like it's expected that's going to happen. But at the end of the day, how I felt yesterday in the store, having options, feeling normal, was everything. It was everything. And yesterday was pretty much one of my favorite days I've had in a very long time. And the best part is it's only going to get better the harder I work at this. So thank you to everyone who is my Facebook friend, who cheered me on and gave me such love and support on all the pictures I posted yesterday, because I posted a lot. I had a lot of exciting moments yesterday. I need you, and I can't do it alone. So know that you are a big part of my success story when you're liking my pictures, liking my status, and you're being there for me just in general. Thank you. And I look forward to posting again sometime soon. And I promise my hair will look better. Yeah, I'm just feeling a lot of emotion and didn't care to get dressed. Sorry. Bye.